So the allegations made against Russell Brand are shocking, and there is no question that the investigative journalism behind them from the Sunday Times and Channel 4's Dispatches programme was both meticulous and powerful. Brand has been accused of rape, sexual assault and emotional abuse by 4 women when he was at the height of his fame. He's also accused of grooming a 16-year-old girl who says she was taken from school to his home in a car paid for by the BBC.
He's grabbing at my underwear, pulling it to the side. I'm telling him to get off me, and he won't get off.
He grabbed me and got me on the bed. I was fully clothed and he was naked at this point, and he held me down and he was just aggressively trying to, me.
I was like, oh my God, he raped me.
So a BBC chauffeur-driven car picked you up at the age of 16 to take you to Russell Brand's house?
Yes. He told me that his management had told him, his agent, not to be seen out and about.
His management had advised him not to be seen out and about with a 16-year-old?
Yeah, because they said it wasn't a good look for him and for his career.
Well, these are obviously horrifying claims, and if they're all true, then Brand will deserve every punishment meted out to him. But at this stage, they remain claims, and Russell Brand has vehemently denied them. Whatever you think of him, he's entitled to due process, every bit as much as his accusers deserve to be taken seriously. These are grave criminal accusations which now demand a police investigation to determine if they meet the legal bar for charges, prosecution and a possible trial. But some of the language we're seeing online, including from many journalists, describing the accusers as victims and survivors, implies that Brand's already been convicted of a crime when he hasn't. The court of public opinion is not an actual court, but it behaves like one, and that's inherently dangerous, as we saw with the likes of Sir Cliff Richard, who was wrongly accused of sexual assault, had his exemplary public reputation destroyed in the process, until he won a legal action against the BBC and cleared his name. The consequences of the accusations are already apparent. Brand's book deal has been shelved, his tour has been postponed, his management team has dropped him. Clips like this about him are going viral.
You have to move out of your chair and...
Catherine is welcome to see me.
She's not. No, don't do it. Trust me, don't do it.
You did say at the start of the year that you were considering attempting celibacy. Is that something that you have continued with?
What time do you finish work? If you're ever so confused, Fifi Box, pop yourself down on my knee and see if we can't get you pregnant. Fifi Box. Dan. Come on.
Oh my God, he's kissing me!
All right, Liz, goodbye.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, it's been really a one-stitch sleep. See you later, Liz.
Russell?
All right, take care. Russell, how can I do your bra just like this?
Well, by today's stricter moral code after the Me Too movement and Time's Up campaign, it's easy to watch all that and be appalled by Russell Brand's apparent immorality. This is not a referendum on his moral compass. By his own regular admission, he was an outrageously promiscuous sex addict who revelled in his incessant womanising. Brand openly boasted about it. He was saluted for it by many in the media. It didn't stop BBC Newsnight using him as a political Svengali. It didn't stop The Guardian giving him top billing on stage with Owen Jones and publishing his column for many years. It didn't stop Ed Miliband seeking his endorsement for Prime Minister. It didn't stop the New Statesman making him a guest editor, nor Prospect magazine naming him the 4th most influential thinker in the world. Channel 4, the BBC and a slew of media executives will have serious questions to answer if it turns out that Russell Brand has indeed been the ruthless predatory criminal that these new allegations suggest. So will all those righteous publications who made him a demigod? But what we cannot do is preemptively convict a man of heinous crimes like this without any legal due process to establish the cold, hard facts.